everyone, Vanessa here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, welcome. Please don't forget to click subscribe on your way out. Every Sunday I come on here and post a new video of a new technique or something that I've been doing for a while on my clients and to share it with you. On today's episode, I will be shooting a creative way to use an optical snoot. The snoot I'm using today is the Optical Spot by Westcott. It'll be connected to my Profoto B1X, and my other Profoto B1X will be illuminated behind the subject, giving her a soft, beautiful light on the side of her hair and on the side of her outfit. The gobo for the optical spot I'm using is not an obvious one. I'm using a very thin, rectangular shape to illuminate just a sliver of light on the subject's face and on her body. I wanted it to give the illusion that a door was cracked open and a burst of light was coming through it. The idea to me seemed very interesting and mysterious, and it's a technique that I've been dying to try. So today, we're doing it together. Like I mentioned, I am using two strobes, both being my Profoto B1Xs, my 69-inch Octo, my Optical Spot by Westcott, and the white side of one of my VFLATs. Before we begin, I want to take a second to thank all of you who have joined me the last several weeks. I am super grateful that you've watched my videos and have taken the time to express your interest of new videos. So that's coming your way. All right, so with that said, let's get this party started.
All right, so I'm starting off showing you the actual optical spot that will be connected to my Profoto. This is what it looks like. The Optical Spot by Westcott comes with this wonderful lens on it. It's great, although I am a maternity photographer. I need something that's going to photograph the full torso, so I plug in my Canon EF 2470 lens onto the actual optical spot. The shape that we are using, as I mentioned, is a tiny little sliver of light because, like I said, I wanted it to appear as if a door was being cracked open. The wonderful thing about the optical spot is that any EF lens will fit onto it. So if you have a 50mm, anything smaller, anything larger, it will hold it in place. But I choose the 2470 because I feel it is just right. And I am connecting it now to my Profoto. I feel like it's like the photography machine gun. And I am going to put it on my big stand. This is the biggest stand that I have. It is the biggest Avenger stand that's available in B&H Photo. And this is what it looks like. Like I said, it's the photography machine gun. It's impressive when it's all put together. All right, now we are setting up all the lights together. This is the big 69-inch Octo that will be illuminating the subject from the side of her hair and the side of her outfit. And then the optical spot will be shedding that little sliver of light right in front of her. As you can see, I also have a VFLAT in place, so that light can in turn bounce off. Here is another view of it. You'll see the VFLAT there. That big Octo is going to bounce off of it and continue illuminating her outfit. So here is this gorgeous mommy-to-be. Like I mentioned, the lens that the optical spot comes with in the kit is fantastic. However, it's too small. It would have only illuminated her face. That's why I put on my 2470 and it captured her entire body just right. Of course, I always like to add the fan for a little flair. And this is the photographer view. And you'll see that I was kind of fidgeting with the light, but I always make adjustments along the way. For the last set, I did have her on the ground. Let's take a look at the top of what the lighting diagram looks like. So this is it. The first one is the optical spot at 85% power. Then the 69-inch Octo was at 60% power. Of course, we cannot forget our VFLATs. And this is what the images turned out like. I will be doing several videos with the optical spot. I hope you liked this one. I will be back next week with a new one.